Hey, Cece. Hey, Kim. No one's favorite. Hey. So, y'all, it's been a minute. For my day ones, y'all know. It's been, what, like a year since I've been live? Well, almost a year. So, I thought I'd go live for y'all. Yes, Cece, please like the live. Please and thank you. But I miss y'all, so I thought I had to just come live, come kick it with y'all. You know, just a vibe. Hey, Rye. I miss y'all. Hey, One Love. So yeah, I just thought to go live. I'm waiting for my friend, my sis, as y'all, a couple of y'all know her as Breaking the Culture of Silence. She should be joining in a little later. Hey, Cabbage. So, what y'all been up to? Just a little vibe today. Just a little something light. Let me see. Let me make sure it's working right. Hey, Petunia, girl. I don't know why I said it like that. Sounds super country. But y'all, it's been slow. Yesterday, it rained real bad up here in Ohio, and we were out. We were without power for a little minute. Hey, Misha. Yeah, we were without power for a few hours yesterday. So, you at work? The boys, they are doing fine. Oh, you're just working. The boys are fine, driving me nuts. Evan's doing guitar now. Eden's still doing piano, our usual. We don't change too much. They just finished baseball, so yep. And we've been pretty much keeping it simple and the same. So, what y'all been up to? We catching up. Oh, and for for the ones who's not in our little Discord, it's been slow anyways in there. But y'all, I had a surgery back in March. Healing is great. Go back Tuesday to continue on with the process. So we should be getting things together come next year. Everything will be back to normal with me. It's just slow. Hopefully I'll still be on Raw. Hopefully. Misha, where you been, boo? I've been missing you. I've been missing all y'all, really. I've been thinking about y'all, praying about y'all, even though I'm not active like I used to be and I want to be. Y'all stay on my mind. I love my people. Yeah, CC. Everything's working out. It's a process, though. Yes, Kim. Got that notification on. Yeah. Oh, I'm sending prayers for you, Misha. But yeah, recovery was well. During that whole time was just rough. Like the Monday before my procedure, I lost my uncle. Had the procedure done on Thursday, and then I lost my grandma that following Saturday. Like it was a lot, a whole lot. But I'm good, blessed and highly favored, girl. I ain't even stressing about it. So, yeah, I just been missing y'all. Really, it's like I kind of sound different when I'm talking now. So I kind of been like reluctant because of that. And then it's life, working, and children, and trying to maintain some type of social life. It's just a lot. Oh, Kim, girl, look, I'm gonna just say this: my uncle and my grandma. My uncle's in his 70s. My grandma was in her 90s. So they lived their life and they gone to glory. I'm not mad at them. I'm not sad about it because I know that they don't want to be down here. So, but Kim, I'm so happy I talked to you today. I'm so happy I talked to you today. I I ain't really even been up to much. It's just been real slow. Trying to find stuff to watch on YouTube. I don't even know, y'all. Trying to just find some type of sense of myself. Because the surgery is what really got me down. But I went out of town during my healing process. I went to Hilton Head, South Carolina. Um, and that was fun. And we also went to the Fuski Island while we were down there. Then on our way back home, I came to where my family originated, which was Sparta, Georgia. And then we came back home. But yeah, I enjoyed the trip. I want to go back down to Sparta. It's so country down there, y'all, but I love it. Every little second of being down there, I was so happy. But yeah, that's really pretty much it. I don't do much but work and come on. Hey Kim, can you call Leah? Cause I tried to call her earlier, I couldn't get her. Can you call Leah and let her know we here? Cause I miss her. I ain't talked to her since earlier this week. CC, so them smothered pork chops, how were they? I seen what you said in the other live. Sound like you was getting down in the kitchen today. Y'all, we was in Toya Talks live earlier and she was cooking. Oh my god, my little fat, mentally fat self was so freaking hungry. I want to eat some more just thinking about her food. Matter of fact, let me get my little snacks. Soda! Birthday twin! Our birthday around the corner. Less than a month. Hi, baby. Soda and girl, I tried to text you and I ain't getting no reply. I'm like, did you change your number? What's going on? I miss you, sister. I'm like, do I need to drive up there and see her? Yeah, but I miss y'all. And Soda, girl, we need you back in the Discord. You about the little spunk. And the boys been talking about how they miss their auntie Soda. Y'all, that's my girl. I love her. I love all y'all, but that one, that's the woman after my own heart. Oh shoot. Hold on. I keep forgetting to do little things, and it's annoying. I hate when I do that. Forget stuff. Oh, and soda. Ooh, CC, what about the sharp shoulders? Ooh. Girl, yeah, me and you both. I don't know why we got two phones. I'm ready to give one up. But, no, man. Yeah, soda don't play. Soda do not play. Okay, that's not what I do. Wrong thing, my bad, y'all. So, let's see. There we go. All right. So, y'all, this is just a little vibe. I'm waiting for Birkin to go to her assignment. She just texted me saying she coming. Um, her and her man had a little night. So, it's just a little vibe, kickback, whatever. Cause I miss y'all. Catch up. That's yeah. I'm gonna call it a catch up. Just catching up. Um. Oh, soda. Call me when you can, girl. Cause I got some stuff to tell you. But y'all, it's been crazy, crazy. So like Eden and Evan had their last baseball game. They didn't had their they do this thing where they mix up the teams or whatever they did that was so much fun actually. That was the last weekend. Y'all, so baseball over with. Now it's slow for me and I don't know what I'm gonna do with my little time. Kids still doing swimming for y'all who know. My kids do swimming lessons. And it's just really we've just really been chilling. Summertime, work slow up, but I have been working a lot more. I don't understand why. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. But I'm to the point so that I removed myself from any of that because that situation, all that back and forth made me depressed. I ain't got time for it. I really ain't got time for it. But okay, Kim. Yeah, I love you. Hold on. Sis, you won. You can unmute yourself.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, baby.
Hi. What you doing? What you
Girl, just
talking about?
vibing. Nothing. Just trying to find stuff to talk about. So, how
Yeah,
was date night with Babe?
it was good. We found some random restaurant and we ate at it. And I couldn't find anything I liked because I have what he calls a low budget taste. I have low budget taste buds.
Man.
But it was good. We had some seafood.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I love seafood. I actually had salmon croquettes for dinner, so
We said salmon croquette. Dang, that's like throwback. I ain't had one of them in a minute.
girl, I got great grandmama recipe.
That's funny. I haven't had one of them in a hot minute.
Yes. Oh my god. I had salmon croquette, butter noodles, like the egg butter noodles, and
Mhm.
string beans.
That's such a Midwest dinner. That's hilarious. What time do you eat dinner typically?
The kids normally eat about 6. I think I ate about 7.
It's so funny. When I used to live in Ohio, I used to always eat dinner between like 5:30 and 6. And now we don't eat dinner until like, it'd be like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Girl.
People be like, y'all eat mad late. And it's like, well, we live on the East Coast too. The average person don't get home till like 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, that's that New York living. I need to come up there.
Yeah, I could live in Ohio, especially with all that legislation that's going on out there.
Oh my
I got tired. Oh, I'm
yeah,
so
that
tired.
look. I keep telling people, November 2022. I'm voting DeWine now. I'm not playing with him.
I feel you
Right
because
now. She said I love seafood too. Girl, look.
as she should. Seafood's good though. Listen. I seen this thing. You know how they have like the seafood boils? Somebody had this thing and it was like the chicken wing boil. I was like,
Ooh.
yo,
Hold on, is
that
the
looks
seafood
good.
boil good up there?
I mean, I think so, but you got to think. I live on the water, like you know what I mean. Like we live on the water, so all of our stuff is fresh. But honestly, I feel like since the pandemic, food in general and like going out to eat and customer service and all that has just went down the drain. Like the food be trash, the service be trash. You don't really get as much. Like I
Girl.
feel like now with the seafood boils, they just be giving you like them little skinny, like them super sick crab legs, like the legs that don't have nothing in them.
Well, tell bro, I'm coming up there. I'm staying in one of y'all Airbnbs. I'll pay. And I'm coming to eat. We gonna eat. We gonna
Right. We
feast.
gotta go to Jersey though, because you know Jersey is where the real seafood at.
Say less.
We gotta go up to Jersey and get their seafood. But no, I mean the seafood boils be good. I personally like to make them myself because it's cheaper,
Yeah,
and then I'm getting what I want. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But
Sure.
yeah, I don't know. I don't be having
Hey
time.
Jacka. Welcome in, Jacka. We ain't talking about nothing. Just shooting the breeze, catching up. So um okay, Jacka. So I go to the dentist on Tuesday for my process.
You said you're going on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I was gonna say, are you excited?
Yes.
And then you're gonna be on. Then you ain't gonna never be off the screen. You're gonna be all on the screen all the time, cheesing and flossing.
Girl, but see, you one of the only people who see what I really look like right now, and it's like crazy. I think Soda probably got a picture.
You don't look crazy. You just self conscious. That's all.
Yeah. Hold on one second. Sorry, your nephew. Take it with you. Your nephew just came in to get my Nintendo Switch. I broke his, so he's been playing on mine.
You broke his. What you do to it?
Girl, not realizing it was on my bed. I put the laundry basket on my bed, and it cracked the
Oh,
screen.
dang. But I know he was tight.
Bruh, he ain't even complaining. He just like, when am I gonna get my Switch back? So I just been letting him use mine.
Oh wait, did you tell him?
Yeah, I had to. Cause when I realized it was broke, it was in his hand. But I was like, oh, I did that.
Right.
So yeah, yeah,
Well, oh, I didn't tell you. So you know how I did my BuzzFeed or whatever?
uh-huh.
I just
Bright
got.
soda.
They're letting me do Vice.
Oh, really?
And I'm trying to get, yeah, I'm trying to go. There's another platform which I'll inbox it to you, but there's another one I'm trying to get on too. It's actually really cool. But yeah, Vice is gonna do an interview about the BDSM stuff too, so I'm excited.
Hey, so look, a lot of people don't know about the BDSM. You want to explain?
Cue in the clip. Cue in the
Girl,
clip. No, you. I'm like, no.
So y'all, for the people who never really seen it, what was it? What was that page called again? She did I think with a pastor. Wasn't she a pastor?
Who, the lady? Oh yeah, she was yeah, she was like a minister over in
Okay, so
Harlem or Manhattan, one of the two. Well, it's like borderline both, but Harlem, Manhattan, yeah.
yeah, Harlem, Manhattan. It's the same thing. My uncle and you are both in this around
Well, yeah, because
close.
it's lower. It was lower lower Harlem or whatever. I don't know,
Yeah,
but basically, yeah, she over there. She in the Manhattan Harlem area.
but she was on this thing. What was that page called? I can't remember.
It's BuzzFeed.
Yeah, she was on BuzzFeed, y'all. With a minister, and the minister was just the opposite of her. She does
No,
video.
because she was saying she was all kinky. Hey, yo, she was getting in there. She was
Yeah,
like, yeah.
she
I
was.
was like, oh.
She'll be like, she'll say, I'd be interested. Like, oh, she's willing to try some stuff.
She was
But
actually really,
y'all,
really
when I
cool.
say that interview or that back and forth, that conversation surprised me. And y'all
I
know
was really shocked. I was shocked because when she kept looking at my reel, because we weren't supposed to see each other prior to us meeting on the screen for the first time, she kept peeking and she kept coming past. And I was thinking, I was like, she gonna be watched. She gonna be mad judgmental. She gonna be looking at me like this whore.
Nope.
But she was actually mad cool.
Yeah. So I was actually pleasantly surprised. That was a really good interaction.
Well, surprisingly, a lot of people hit me up for my classes. So I was like shocked because like people actually been purchasing the classes. Like wasn't nobody asking for discounts or nothing. They was just buying the classes. I was like, word. So it was good exposure.
Yeah. And then on top of that, like thanks Larry Reed, you got exposure with that too.
Yeah, but that wasn't the type. I mean,
Yeah,
no
that's
shade
not
to
the type of
Larry. That
exposure
wasn't the
you
type of
really.
exposure I really wanted. That was just
Yeah.
what came of the situation. But that wasn't what
Because
I
honey,
wanted.
I sent you my situation.
Right.
That one's scary. I say away. Oh, soda, yeah. Text me. I got to text you something. Matter of fact, yeah, text me. I got to text you something because you ain't going to download Discord again. I know you won't. And y'all, I post it in the Discord too. So.
Yeah, y'all Discord was cutting up.
Girl, it ain't the same no more. Like CC tell you.
Oh, it's different now. I didn't even see her in here. Hey, Cece.
Ain't nobody in there no more. Like we say good morning and that's it.
That Discord used to jump. I'm not gonna hold you because remember I left the group like 3 times.
Girl.
Because it was, and I didn't know how to mute the notifications because it was constant. It was
You could have
y'all was
called me and I would have
beefing.
told you. You ain't have to leave.
I was like, but I would come back though. I would leave and come back, because I was nosy as hell. I was being nosy, but I was in and out that Discord. But that Discord was pop. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all was jumping in that Discord every day.
Girl, Soda ain't on Discord at all. She deleted the app.
Listen.
Like,
Oh, that's right. Soda was in that Discord.
yeah.
That Discord used to jump, yo. It was like, it didn't matter what time of day, what time of night. Somebody was up in that motherfucker.
Right. But yeah, it's not the
I
same
was
anymore.
cool though. Yeah, it was not cool. I was surprised though. Like I was sad when everybody like fell out. I was like, dang.
Yeah,
But
I had
when
to
it comes
tell
to a group of
you.
women, you can't really expect less though because women don't get along like that. I feel like women, like it's rare. Like it's rare for women to hold true friendships where like no shady stuff went down behind the scenes or like nobody like did. Like it's just very rare to have a genuine, true female friendship.
Breaking the culture. How long we've been friends since high school, right?
Right, but that's what I'm saying. It's rare. Because we've
Exactly.
never had like no shady stuff happen in our friendship. Nobody never slept with nobody baby daddy. Nobody never talked about nobody behind their back. Like we never had none of that.
Exactly. And
I
then
don't even think we ever even had a beef. And I've literally known you since what, elementary, right?
no, high school. We met in high school.
I
Yep.
thought we were elementary. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
It's been 5.
Yeah, it was my freshman year in high school.
Wait,
Remember, you
were we Mount
graduated
Healthy
the
or
year.
Northwest together?
Mount Healthy.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I was only at Northwest for like 2.5 seconds. But I moved school so much.
Yeah, we met my freshman year and we have been cool like ever since. And my thing is
But we
like,
didn't actually reconnect again because you got to remember, I left y'all and then we didn't
yeah.
reconnect again until we were older.
No, because I see you whenever you was at your old job at the UDF.
Yeah, but we didn't hang out and stuff
Yeah,
until we got a little bit older. That's when we like
that's
started
true.
hanging out again because we hung out as kids. But when we
Yeah,
got older, we went a little bit of period of time where we didn't
girl.
interact. Because you got to think, I left. I left Cincinnati and
Yep.
then I came back. Remember, I left and then I went back
And then
for like
like
2 seconds.
also like just think about it, because I like when it comes to people in real life and the girls I know in real life, I only call you and Kiki my sisters. And girl, I talked to Kiki today, like,
She's
but
sweetheart.
I love Kiki.
Yeah.
I love
How's
her.
your
She
baby
might
doing?
join. She might join today. She good. Living her little happy married life.
I was about to say, did she have twin boys or something like that?
Girl, she got a lot going on, a lot of kids, a lot of bonus kids.
I know that's right.
She happy.
As she should be. As
Yeah.
she should be. I'm here for it.
Yeah. And it's just, I really, seriously, yeah, I've really just been focusing on being a better parent.
Mm-hmm.
and and breaking the culture, it's been a lot of long nights and long conversations and a lot of kumbayas and get back together. Soda too though. Soda be on my tail. But Soda though, and that's another one. Me and her got the same birthday, and she don't pull no punches with me.
Okay, so.
No punches. I love her.
But don't nobody want no yes man for real, for real. Like, if you a yes man type of person, it just means that you're not really about developing and growing. Like, I hate when people
Mm,
be like, when they have like just yes men around them, like, yeah, yeah. And it's like, yeah, damn well this person did wrong. And you
right.
over there telling them that they ain't doing them. Like, that actually grinds my gears because if one, I feel like that's not genuine and you don't care about me. Like, because if you really care about me, you won't care. Like, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So it's like, granted, you could tell me something, I may not agree with you and get mad at you and not talk to you for a little bit, but I'm always gonna come back around, especially if you ain't tell me nothing no wrong.
Exactly. And like the thing with us, like we'll always tell each other the truth. And even if feelings get hurt, we'll apologize. We'll say I love you, but sis, we gonna talk the next day. But that's just how we been since forever. And even like in the Discord back when it was jumping, how many times I had to pull my coattails?
Right,
Like, and that's one thing people got to realize too. Like, nobody's perfect, but at least we trying to be better.
right.
So,
No, that's true. If you ain't progressing, what the fuck is the point? If you ain't
right.
trying to do better, then what's the point? Like, I want to live. I like, listen, I know what type of life I want to live, and I'm not stopping until I get it 110%.
Period.
That's on period. Like, I refuse to short sell myself. Like, because I just think about like all the years wasted of short selling myself, and I just look hindsight like, damn, I'll never get those years back, and I'll be damned if I continue moving forward. Absolutely
Girl,
not.
but I mean, like, seriously, just think about it. Like, we in our 30s. If we're not progressing, then what are we doing?
Don't be saying my age out loud like that. I don't know what you're talking about, girl. I am 21 young years.
Baby, we wish.
You gotta quit playing with me. I'm young. Okay, I know. Like, we're in our 30s, yo.
Yes, like, girl, and look, we done been through some stuff, seen some stuff, and we just know we got to do better. Like,
Yeah, but that's the thing. Exactly. When you know better, you do better. When you know better, you
mhm.
do better. Or you should anyway. When you know better, you should do better. But Yeah.
I mean, like, who really wants to sit and do the same stuff? Like, baby, no. Mm-mm.
No, that's real though. Like, I mean, how Jay-Z said it best, I ain't go through all that to stay the same.
Mm-mm.
Like, what? And it's real shit though. Like, if you don't learn from stuff, what's the point? If you're not gonna get better and grow, what's the point? Like,
Right.
what's the point?
And
But then that matters who you around too.
but see, I'm around people like you and a few others. Like, I'm not even around a lot of people because energies. Oh, girl, I found out some stuff. Girl, we gonna have to have a conversation too.
What?
I can't say because I'm not really even supposed to be knowing this stuff. I tell you later. Because,
What happened?
girl, just remember when people was trying to drag me into stuff that had nothing to do with me when I was sick with COVID.
Yeah.
Them tables turned.
But they always do though. And it ain't no
I know.
loyalty on YouTube, yo. Out of all the
No, and
shit.
this ain't even YouTube. This is
Oh, you
real
talking
life.
about in general?
And yes, this is real life. Like, people was like,
Karma.
pick a
That karmatic
side.
that.
Yeah, people was like, pick a side, so I'm gonna pick a side for you.
Oh,
Yep.
nah, I pick a side or I'm gonna pick a side for you. Well, excuse the fuck out of me.
Right,
How you
but
just
them.
gonna pick a side for me? But people will do that though. People will try to force you to pick their side, and if you don't do what they want or you don't pick their side, they'll gaslight you, they'll manipulate you, they'll try to fuck your world up. Like people do wild shit when they don't get what they want.
Yep, them tables they sure do turn. And you seen all the messages,
Hmm.
so you kind of know. So do you seen it too, baby? If you still on here, you seen it. Them tables sure do turn.
But that's the thing that people don't realize though. Like when you put all that shit out there, that shit do come back to you, and it may take a while, but that shit will come back to bite you in the ass. It never fails. It don't matter if like I ain't gonna hold you. Like I've had like karmatic that hit me before, where like I got hit with some. I was like, well, and I knew, like, you know what I mean. I knew. I was like, well, that's karma.
Yep.
Like you know what I mean? Like if you real with yourself, you'll know. And I was like, well, that's about right. This sucks. But what are you gonna do? You know, you gotta pay that karmatic debt. But
Yep.
that's how you gotta be
Yeah.
careful how you treat people, because you can't be just putting your mouth and your hands and your thoughts and your intentions on people and not think that that shit gonna bounce right back at your ass.
Oh, and they always do. But see, the thing is, I try my best to treat people how I want to be treated, and try my best to whatever, whether it's a prayer, whether it's something I can give. But it's like a lot of my life that's never really been reciprocated. Like, not even the time, not even the prayer. Like, come on now, you can't pray.
No, that's true.
So, yeah, them
Well,
tables turn.
they always do.
Girl. Mm-mm-mm. And I've been thinking about that situation you was in with that person. I've been doing research. You know me, I'm always researching somebody.
Oh, wait, what person? Talk about me?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
D.
Okay.
Yeah, crazy dude.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
oh, so yeah, I'll fill you in on that. I have something to fill you in about that, but yeah, no, it's honestly I've realized like when it comes to like honestly for real, YouTube taught me that people really are fucking crazy and that people really in real life be going through some shit like, and that's why you got to really be careful how you treat people because everybody don't play by the same rules that you play by. Everybody don't have the same thought pattern as you. Everybody don't have the same morals. What you think is morale, they may not. What they think
Right.
is vile, you may be like, what are you talking about? Like,
Right.
so
Like for people, I'm gonna just speak on this period. Doxing people, y'all, is not okay. Sitting up here calling authorities when it comes to people parenting, it is not okay. I know people over here don't do it, but that is not okay. Hold on one second. Sorry. Baby boy over here knocking on my door just to slap the switch under my door. But like it's not okay, and for people to think that's okay, like it's sickening. Like really
well,
sickening.
it just shows you though, when people go to that extent to do stuff like that, it genuinely just shows you, like, it just shows you how people are, and just how malicious and just downright mentally ill somebody gotta be. Like, you would put somebody's life in danger, and like that, like the whole, like, I don't know, like, it's just like, it's one thing if, because people feel like with me, like, oh, we're breaking the culture, you can't say shit because you exposed Victor, and I'm like, no, actually he exposed himself, if you want
And
to be
that's not the same
technical.
thing. Like
No, and it's not, because I never put out his address. I didn't leak his phone number. I wasn't talking about his family members. I only talked about him. And the only time I ever mentioned his family is when they were threatening me. And he was the one that publicly harassed me first,
and
not the other
then
way around. Like, I said
also
one thing.
too, like all you had said was his name.
I made a very simple post that went viral, and then he just started walling the fuck out, and then just started doing the fucking most, and then threatened me, like, and then leaked some shit. Like, what are you doing? Like, so
And
what was I supposed to do? Just sit back and just let you do that to me? No.
and that's the thing, like that's victim blaming for one. And
Right. But
sitting here
it's not the same thing.
exposing your situation is not the same thing as doxing. You
No.
didn't you didn't dox him, period. And for people to say, oh, you can't say that, da, 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 no. Can I say his name? Victor?
Just say Victor, yeah.
Victor exposed himself. Just like a lot of these people out here expose themselves. But for them to do that, what they did to you and what they are doing to other content creators, that's not okay. You are exposing people, families.
They was doing the most, and but it's a lot of people on the internet, just in all different sectors doing it. Like, I peep it, like, it's in all different sectors. People just put people's addresses on the internet. They put
And see,
date of
like,
births, kids, moms, dads. They digging up the dead. I was
oh
like,
my God,
yo.
yes.
I was like, the internet is wild, bro. It is a
Crazy.
wild fucking place, and that's why you got to be careful about what you put on the internet too.
Yep. You see, I barely even be on Facebook anymore.
Yeah, I don't even do the Facebook. I don't have Facebook now. I just have my Messenger, but I don't have Facebook. But
Girl.
that was only just because of the amount of stalking. I didn't want my people stalked, so I was like, time to delete.
Yeah, it's too much. And then for the fact that they've been doing you the way they've been doing you, like, that's a
Well,
sickening.
that's the thing. It's only one person that did that to me, though. I won't say that person's name, but it's only
Nah,
one
it's
person.
and co.
Right. But that's the only person that really did it. Like, nobody else actually doxed me.
Because LMS, that's all I'm going to say.
Oh, well, that crew, but that's like the crew is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, that's the crew. Like, that's all in one
That's why I said
entity.
in co, because
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not just
yeah.
one person.
Right,
And
right.
it's sickening. Like,
Well,
it's not,
it's the group of people, that one little particular pod. But other than that, I never had that type of experience so far, luckily. But that's why I mind my motherfucking business and I stay out the way. But I won't let you come for me though, cause I'ma check that ass. I know.
right.
Cause who gon' check me? Nobody.
Leah, hi, love. Leah, do you want to come up? I posted the link. Leah's like my YouTube mama. So she be on my tail. Don't let me mess up, honey. I'm scared.
Nah, but YouTube will bring the worst out of you, but then it also just depends on what you do too. Because it's like I learned like where I messed up at with coming onto YouTube is I messed up by interacting with just like certain people. Not everybody, not all the people, but just like a very few. Like, cause the beginning of my YouTube lifestyle was great, and right now it's honestly not bad. I just have like my obsessive stalker from the young boy from down
But you
Texas,
see,
the
you see
Texan.
that in play. Uh, Leah, we ain't talking about much. We just shooting the breach.
We could talk
Breeze.
about Brittany Garner.
Whatever.
What's her name? How you say
Oh
her
yeah,
name?
we could talk
Grinder.
about her.
Because that whole situation is
She pled guilty.
absurd. Well, I mean, what was she supposed to do? Of course she pled guilty. What you thought she was gonna say? No, she in fucking Russia. She had that shit in her bag. Like she said, like, I mean, let's be girl, we don't even want to get started. Let's talk about it. The fact that she got nabbed in the airport in Moscow, right? What, a couple days right before they invade Ukraine. They want to get some of they prisoners of war back from us. So they nabbed this girl over some hash oil. And then it was cartridges, and it wasn't even the full pens. It was just the cartridges. And she said that she had just purchased them. Like, I guess that she had just purchased them like a couple of days before. They were in her bag. She said she forgot about them. She was like, I honestly just forgot they were in my bag. Who knows? Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. But to keep her in jail in another country during the pandemic in the middle of war, while
That's
war
why
is
they're
going
doing it.
on, like,
That's why
and
they're
then
doing that.
did you hear the details, girl? They said that they put her in a white cage when she came in, and they had her handcuffed, and then they put her in a fucking cage in the
That's
middle
how
of the
they. No,
courtroom.
I heard that's how they do all those prisoners over there. They have
Girl,
them
but
in
that's what
cages.
I'm saying. Do you like? Can you understand the trauma? They tell us if she's okay. She's not okay. And where the
And
fuck is Biden? Biden, sir, why did
and
it
then
take
the
you
fact that
to
she,
now?
the fact that she's a part of the LGBT community. Mm.
Well, exactly, and that, but that doesn't even matter. It's the point of
No,
this
I'm
is a
saying
young.
no, cause sis, think about it. Russia, they are so much against that.
Yeah, but they was letting her play. They was letting her play for their teams, for their pro team. That's why she was there, because she was playing for the pro teams on the side to make extra money. And regardless, like they said, they tried to give this girl 10 years for some damn cartridges that was personal use. It wasn't even like she had enough to like, it wasn't even like it was like an intent to distribute. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, it was two cartridges. And even Biden was like, come on, like, this is excessive. No one's getting 10 years for some fucking hash.
They were doing that for the simple
It,
fact
they want to
leverage.
get their prisoner back. Yeah, they want to get their prisoners back that's over here. And then on top of that, of course, it's a big F you. It's literally Putin saying F you to America because we done got his buddy Trump up out of there. And he hates all of us. And now and then they have a black woman. She's got dreads too. She's like one of us. You know what I mean? Like, come on. It's literally, it's a political grab. But then on top of that, it's literally, she's a prisoner. She's a prisoner of war. How dare they? Like, this girl's been in jail for 6 months and they talking about extending it. She has to stay there until the trial is over, which could be another 2 weeks. And they talking about she's okay. She ain't okay. This girl been put in a cage in a
her
courtroom.
wife, her wife was crying last I seen. Like,
Of course. And then it took for her to send a handwritten note to the president. Like, are you kidding me, Biden? And the crazy thing is Biden can't even form a complete sentence. Like, America is a fucking joke right now. Like, this is not Aaron's views of that she does not, what's the saying that you got a girl play the sound. These views are not mine.
no, I agree with
Because
my sister
what?
breaking up the culture of silence,
This is
honey.
insane. It's absurd though. It's insane. Like, come on. This is a citizen who is like literally, she's on a WNBA. She doesn't have a criminal background. She doesn't have a history of any violence or any type of anything. She's never been in trouble. She's a good girl. Like, The girl smoked weed. So what? It wasn't even like she took flowers into the country. She took oil. Like, you mean to tell me y'all couldn't just confiscate the oil, give her ass a fucking fine, maybe tell her, suspend her from the team, maybe tell her she can't come back to Russia for a while. You guys take her and incarcerate her for 6 months, and now you're trying to extend it. She's about to be in your prisons. I can't imagine going to an American prison for 6 months, let alone a prison in Russia, and they're in the middle of war. It's not even like Russia's just chilling right now. What if Putin gets kidnapped and murdered? Then what happens to her then?
You know what though?
Like, for real?
No, I'm so serious. Like, just the political views of the world is so messed up. Like, how Boris resigned, but they say he's still gonna be in office until fall.
Girl, this is America. But I mean,
no, that ain't America. That's what, the UK?
No, but that's what I'm saying. But that's how all this is. Like, it's literally like all of them are the same. Literally, Babe was just telling me earlier. He was like, yeah, well, Putin's worse than Trump. And I was like, let's be real. Putin's not worse than Trump. Trump and Putin are one and the same. It's just that Putin happens to have the finances and the resources, and he was able to have he was put in a position to where he could be who he is. If Trump was given that, I mean, come on, the man tried to overthrow the goddamn Capitol. He was going to hang Pence. Like, he was literally going to execute the vice president. Like, are you serious? You were going to execute your vice president.
Sick.
They put a gallows.
I'm sitting here now. I'm so pissed at my governor, Mike DeWine, talking about legalizing the guns for teachers. They ain't really had the proper training, for one. A teacher get pissed off at a student, bruh. Come on, think about Mr. Reed. We all would have been shot up in that school.
That's true. Mr. Reed would have done a mass murder, bro. Mr. Reed would have Mount Healthy High School was. I remember when Antonio, whoever that was, slammed that man on that car. Woo! Hey, yo, them kids was bad. If y'all listening, y'all was bad when we was kids.
No, wait, wait. He told me one time. He said, you should be ashamed of yourself. Your mother should be ashamed of you. Your grandmother should be ashamed of you.
Y'all was bad. Mr.
No, I wasn't bad, though. I just didn't care. But my thing was, something had happened. He said, your grandmother should be ashamed of you. I was like, sir, my grandma died. He was like, she should still be ashamed of you.
Mr. Reed was sick of y'all. Y'all shit. That's what that was. Y'all had been there the whole years. I was only there for 1 year, 2 years.
Girl,
hey, yo. He was nice to me, though. Mr. Reed never bothered me. I ain't have no problems with none of the teachers, but that was because half the time I wasn't never at school.
But see, then, after I graduated, my uncle started there, and he was like, man, you can't say that, brother. And Mr. Reed was like, why not? My uncle was texting me the whole time. I walked up in that classroom because his mama is my grandma. And what did I tell you? He's like, oh.
I'm weak.
Like, bro.
They said America is not trying to get her home because she's a woman of color. I do believe that. I believe that 110%, because the fact that they said that so she's been in prison in Russia literally since February 17th of this year. So that means she's been in prison for 6 months, because I filed my taxes on the 17th. So I know how long it's been. That's the shit. But it's been 6 months. So they're talking about she has to stay there until the trial is over, which means that's another 2 to 3 months. So that means that she's going to be there almost 8 months to a year, and she's facing 10 years over a hemp cartridge. 10 years. Could you imagine being locked away in a prison over some hemp? It'd make you never want to go. I guarantee you, she's going to be traumatized. She's never going to want to travel to another country. She's going to be and that's the thing that really bothers me about all of this, is that I feel like they're just constantly traumatizing our people. You have people that are going to other countries doing all types of fuck shit, and they're not getting 10 years. You know what I mean? And you've got the president vouching for people who are rappers and stuff like, not that there's anything wrong with rappers, but rappers who are in jail for doing fuck shit. And you mean to tell me this girl who is a WNBA basketball player who's not bothering anybody, who's contributing to society, she brings a cartridge and you guys just leave her? You
Yeah.
guys don't try to bring her home, and you're just now, Biden, asking for help to get her home? Fuck you. He
And that's
shouldn't
the
even be the
thing, like
president.
the America's
Excuse
racist,
me.
the whole entire girl, please. I cuss all the time. Especially on here. But like think about it though. The America's racist, the world is racist. We date men that's you date a Jewish man, I date a white man, right? Or you're engaged to a Jewish man. Sorry, let me correct this. And I date a white man, right? But we understand our plight as women of color in this world. They gonna treat us like we're just not even, you know what I mean? Not even worth it. But bruh, I'm telling you, that Bible's whitewashed for a reason. We are queens. They don't want us to
But that's
know
the thing.
this.
But that's why they banned the abortion. They banned abortions because who getting all the abortions? The white people. Guess
Yep,
who's the minorities? Not us. They are literally becoming extinct, damn near. Like, not
yep.
extinct. I'm being OD, but they are. Their population has gone down significantly because it's so much breeding, like interbreeding, like mixing of
Oh
the
my
races.
God, yes. And then
And
like,
they're the highest for the abortions, and white women have the hardest time getting pregnant.
sis,
They're not as fertile as we are.
sis, just think about it though. They sitting up here talking about like, no, my governor made a tweet talking about we're not going to discuss this. We're just going to have a loving conversation. Like, and then he always talking
But
about
that's
him and
how
his
it should
wife.
be.
Like, and then no, like he talk about him and his wife and what they think. Like, bro, you're not my mama and my daddy. You like, yeah, whatever, cool. But I didn't vote for your wife because I will not even hold you. I voted for my governor when he was our attorney general. I felt like he had did a good job as an attorney general. This man
Right.
gonna say, hold the election. Why don't we pause the election for Donald Trump? Bro, are you serious? The moment I seen that, I was like, oh, he gotta go. He gotta
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
He gotta go. And talking about we're not gonna have this discussion. We're just
But
gonna
that's
talk
how they
about this
are.
out of
That's how
love.
they always have been. There has always been no discussion. This country is not built. It's so interesting when people are like, "We got to make America great again," and oh, I remember when this country was great. Sorry, this country was never great. Like, let's be
Mm-mm.
serious for a second. Like, this country was literally built on the backs of slaves and Native Americans, literally on the blood and the tears and the sweat and the anguish and the turmoil. Like, this country was built on evil. This country was built on raping, killing, and destroying.
Okay, so earlier in the live, I discussed how I went to Hilton Head, South Carolina, and the Fusky Island, and then I ended it in Sparta, Georgia, right? Y'all, my great grandmother would tell me stories about her family and her grandmother. Her grandmother was a slave. I'm a product of, you know what I mean? But the thing is, a lot of people don't know their history. It's so many people who was taken and pulled away from their families because of slavery. Like, bruh,
Well,
come on.
especially even the Caribbeans. Like, the Caribbeans, it's so interesting when like you have like some of the Caribbeans, like some of the Haitians, and then you have like the Dominicans, and they try to act like they're not like one, that their history isn't very similar to ours, and two, like they're not like, black and brown with us. And
Mhm.
it's just interesting because a lot of them were even slaves as well. The Caribbeans, the
Yep.
Thai, not said the Thai, the Trinis, all of them. They were
Yep.
slaves just like we were. Even like the Japanese, they were enslaved. They
Yep.
were the ones put in the concentration camps, and then the Jews.
Yep. And like, and people don't realize, like, back in the days, like the African would enslave people like who they went to war with. And if you lose, if you're on that losing side, you enslaved. It was a lot of white people in slavery, but they wanted to flip that around. A lot of people don't know that.
Mm-hmm. And Kim is right. Kim said in 40 years, whites will be extinct. They say in 40 years. And that's the thing. It's like, don't get me wrong. Like, I have nothing against white people. Obviously, I'm biracial. But it's just, you got to be real with with your history. You have to be real with the truth. And the truth of the matter is that this country was never really great. Like, it's sad. It's just sad. It's like, as a black person in America, I don't see what's so great about this country. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand that there's opportunity here and this is the land of the great and blah 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 and all that razzle dazzle. I get that, but I'm saying, like, but how was all this built? Who had
Exactly.
to, and why are we still marching? Like, when we went down to DC, because we went down to DC to march we went over to the Supreme Court. I think it's on my page, but we went over to the Supreme Court and we marched and actually burst into tears. Like, just seeing all the people in front of the Supreme House, just like, it was just sad. And it's just like, are you serious? Like, how is it that some men who can't even give birth, and why is there no regulation on the men? If we have to have the babies, then men should be incarcerated. If they leave, they should be locked up. If they don't help take care of their kid, if they can't put that kid through school, if they can't give that kid a quality life, and we're not talking poverty, like, if you get yourself to a poverty level, then the government should be fined, or the man should be, the woman should get some type of wages from the government. The government should be fined and have to give her some type of something, and the husband or the boyfriend or whoever it is that knocked her up and left, he should be incarcerated.
And
Like,
then
there's got to be some type of regulation. Vasectomies for them all. They're reversible.
period. And then too, I work in surgery. You know how
Yep.
many times I done had to pull, what do they call for the abortions? They call them suction DNCs, or
Oh
just a
yeah, the
DNC in
DNCs.
general.
Yeah, because they do those for when you have miscarriages too.
Yeah. Do you not realize how many of those I pull for one day? One caseload, and I don't even work in a trauma hospital. I work in a basic little hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yep.
and it's like so many people who have to have those abortions, because
The baby is sick, or the
or
baby ain't
in
gonna
stuck in
make
a
it, or
fallopian tube, or I didn't see a case where a baby was outside of the uterus.
So I was gonna say, so how does that work? Does that mean that, like, if I get pregnant and the baby's like in my tube,
Hi,
does
cousin.
does does that mean that I'm gonna, like, have to have the baby? Like, I got questions.
Girl, I don't know how that would work,
I see. That's why I
but
can't live it out there in the Midwest country. The Ohio, y'all got. My girl literally just called me the other day. She was like, shoot that ass. She was like, I just literally put in my 2 weeks at work. Can I come crash on your couch for a little bit? She was like, I found the job. I just got to come out there and interview. And if I get it, can I come crash on your couch so I can find me a little place to stay? And I was like, come on. And she's like, I really just don't want to be in Ohio anymore. And I was just like, I don't blame you, because that's wild.
girl, look, you got wrong.
Wasn't there a 10-year-old out there? There's a 10-year-old out there that was supposed to have an abortion and they canceled it, right?
Oh my God, I have no idea. But
In
see, I don't watch
Ohio.
TV.
I know I'm not on drugs, girl. It's literally like a 10-year-old in Ohio. I can't even look it up because I don't even have my laptop near me.
Cause you know about this.
There was a little girl in Ohio. She's 10 years old, and she was supposed to have an abortion. And I was like, well, hold on. Pause for every single motherfucking cause.
But why is it 10?
Why is
Because
a 10-year-old pregnant?
it just clicked. Why is it 10-year-old? I got a 10-year-old.
Why is a 10-year-old pregnant? Great. I can't even imagine my 10-year-old, like, my daughter being 10 and she's telling me she's pregnant. Like, and what? Who's
Mom, I didn't come on my period. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail for
But
murder.
the mom, girl, apparently it was like, I don't know. I gotta look it up. I want to say it was in Ohio. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna do a story about it and post it on my page. It was in Ohio. There's a 10-year-old little girl who literally is pregnant, and she was scheduled for an abortion. And when the abortion thing passed, they told her that she could not have the abortion. And they're like, she's 10. And it was clearly due to her being raped. Like, clearly, obviously, she's 10. Why is there a 10-year-old that's pregnant? Yes, they say, yes, 18-year-old was raped. Yes, she was raped. And they're forcing her to have to, like, Ohio, I could not. And, like, I hate the fact that my kids go out there for, like, for when they have to go out there. I hate it with a passion because it's like, it scares me because Ohio, like the Midwest, like Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, Chicago, like, like
Girl,
Illinois and all that shit over there. Like, I don't know. Like, that's why I like the East Coast because they not with the shits out here. Like, the governor
and
literally was like, we supported your women's rights are protected. The uterus is protected. People, jobs are saying that they're going to send their people out here to get their abortions. Like, it's just, and it's crazy because it's like, it's not that people are out here just willy-nilly trying to have abortions outside of like the
girl,
triflings, but
we've
it's just
been
a
on
fact.
Twitter at war with this governor. It's been doctors and surgeons. Stay out of my exam room. You're not a doctor. You don't know what we see. Like, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, like it's not like people just out here killing babies, but I really do believe
Oh.
that it's because the white gene is dying off and they're extinct. I mean, you heard the lady. The lady literally said, "Thank you for protecting the white race." She said it on the news.
Hey Kim, can you text it to my other phone? I will post it in the or Kim,
Yeah,
matter of fact, you can post it in
I'm
the
gonna look into it.
chat because you're my you can post links in the chat.
I'm gonna post about it, or maybe we could do a live about it. But I'll
Yeah.
do one on my channel. But yeah, maybe I'll do something about that because I was like, but you want to know something that's wild, like child bride. So I was looking into because I actually was working on this segment that I was gonna do. Oh, excuse me. There's a segment that I was gonna do about like child brides and the age of consent because I do like the consent stuff. So I was looking, and in Ohio, at the age of 13, I believe it is, a mother can marry her child off, and child brides are actually very common in Ohio. And Jersey was really high on the list too. It was like Ohio, Jersey, I think Kansas was one, Pennsylvania was one. Like Pennsylvania is definitely one because of the Amish and the Mormons and the Mennonites.
Okay, y'all. I pinned the link for the petition. If y'all want to sign it, excuse me. Oh, I'm drinking this ginger ale. But like, it's not right. And then I am in the affected state. I'm in Ohio. My like literally my neighboring state is a what 15-minute drive from my house. Kentucky, Indiana, what 10-minute drive?
Yeah,
Like,
you're like right in the heart. And Ohio's legislation is weird. The fact that parents can marry their 13-year-old daughters off and that they are, and that judges are agreeing for 13-year-olds to get married. Like,
hell
what
no.
possible reason could a 13? I don't know. This shit's crazy. And even like, if a man has sex with a 13-year-old, like, say for instance, like the preacher gets a 13-year-old pregnant, and then the mom allows them to get married to cover up for that guy. That happens all the time. We're like
But see,
literally.
and remember the screenshot of that person I sent you?
Uh huh.
He was arrested on my birthday in 20, what was that, 2013, for trying to lure a 13-year-old girl in his car.
Oh yeah, no, that's the next level.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I ain't got time. See,
And that's why he's no longer living in Cincinnati and they moved up north.
but
Like,
Ohio's got a lot of predators. Ohio is like, that's like a serial killer land. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like Ohio. Like, at first I was cool with it, but once I turned to 18, I got up out of there because I didn't like it. I wasn't a fan.
oh yeah, girl, like, and it's scary. Like,
Yeah,
I done told you the story. I told you some of the story. Like, this man is sick. So, mm, I personally just cannot. Yeah, but
that's Ohio for you though. I feel like that's just Ohio. But that's just the Midwest in general, though. All them
it
red
is.
states.
It really is, and I was no lie talking to
Ohio is the
Boomerang,
safest place in the world.
cause you play, you playing. Nah, seriously, I was just talking to Bay last night. I want to move. I either want to go to Arizona or Georgia. I really don't want to go to like a
Georgia,
certain
girl,
point.
why would you go to Georgia? Georgia's the worst. You don't want to be in Ohio. You damn sure don't want to be in
No,
Georgia.
I want to go to where my family originated from. I
Girl,
want
they
to.
got voter suppression rights there. The abortion rights are banned there. Like, it's Georgia.
The only reason why I want to go to Georgia is to be where my mother's family originated from. I want to be where my grandparents was born.
I don't know if I could do Georgia. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to go to Georgia simply just to build my dream house for like really, really cheap. But other than
But
that, there would be no other reason for me to go to down south. And I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm an East Coast baby. Like, I'm an East Coast
yeah,
baby in general. But I would move. I would go to Cali. Like, if I could have Cali weather. Like, Cali's just very superficial to me. Like, I wasn't a fan of Cali. Cali's beautiful. Like, I love Cali. It's beautiful. But I wasn't a fan of like the people. Like, Cali's very superficial. But if I could get Cali weather and Cali vibe in New York, I would never leave New York.
I got family in Cali too, though. But I was saying either Georgia or Arizona. I don't know
Arizona's
why
nice.
Arizona.
We're part of Arizona though. Like, don't say Phoenix because Phoenix is boring.
I don't know, but I'm a boring girl.
That's
Like,
where Renika was. I'm telling you, you wouldn't like it. Renika hated it there, and that's where
but
Renika's
I'm
from.
boring. Like,
Nah, like Phoenix is a whole different type of boring. Like, it's desert, it's hot, and I mean it's hot. Like, it's hotter. It's like the bowels of hell. I swear to you. Like, I'm not
cause
exaggerating.
hey, cause where did Unc live when he lived down in Arizona?
Let's see, in
'Cause
Tucson.
my uncle was like, Aaron, you would love it.
Tucson's nice. I like Tucson. Tucson's really, really nice. It's hot though, but Phoenix, I BS you not. It is the bowels of hell. Like, it is hot. I remember Renika,
But
man. She told me to go to the store, bruh. So we in the house. I bullshit you not. We're literally in the house. The AC's bumping. I'm good. We just got done smoking. She's like, yo, can you run to the store? I'm like, all right, mind you, store is probably like a good 10 minutes away. I'm like, all right, I put the address in my GPS. Man, I go outside, I get in her car, right?
mm-hmm.
No cap. From the moment, I mean, and mind you, her car is like 3, 4, 5 feet away from the front door. I'm already about to pass out just from walking from the front door to the car. I bullshit you not. I'm sweating already. Sweat's dripping down my armpits. I've only been outside for like 3 seconds. I swear to God. Literally, I get in the car and I turn the air on. So I'm like, all right, it's hot, but I got this. Like, it's like being in like, maybe like Las Vegas or like Cali or something. So like Southern Cali, like border, like state line Cali. And
Mm-hmm.
girl, I make it out of the driveway. I had to put the car back in, and I had to literally just like go back to the house. And she was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I will not die today." And then when the air was on, it was like blowing hot ass air around. It was so hot. I didn't like it.
See,
You could jump
I
off wine coolers out there.
I'm always cold though, so I think that would be perfect for me.
If you do it, go to Tucson. Tucson's like the new and upcoming area.
He said my uncle used to live outside of Phoenix.
Yeah, it could be Tucson. Tucson's nice, and Tucson's probably like an hour or two away from Phoenix, but Phoenix is just hot. That's where the Phoenix Suns are, though. But Phoenix is just hot and it's boring. Like, I
I
mean,
know, I know
nothing to
my
do.
dog downstairs probably like, what the fuck they keep saying my name for?
Oh, because his name is Phoenix.
Her name Phoenix, yeah.
Tell her, listen, sis, it's hot down there. Don't do it. Because then I can't come visit you if you go to Phoenix. Because I'm going to, listen, you're going to ask me to go to the store.
Oh no, I ain't gonna ask you. I'll make sure I have everything we need.
I'll be like, nah, bro. But no, not Phoenix. I could do Tucson. I could see Tucson being a thing.
Yeah. I seriously though, y'all, and cuz I got to do better. I won't be calling you more, okay? But y'all, I seriously Just have been chilling. I ain't been doing much. Breaking the culture of silence. She know. We just
You
really been.
lying. She been out there thoughting. Now I'm playing.
Oh shoot! Hold on. Wait. Back to the races of America. So me and Babe, remember that day you helped me get dressed to go out for dinner, right?
Hmm.
Why was the whole time we went out for dinner, this white girl just staring at us?
Who was the white girl? And he's white, right?
I don't know. He didn't know it, and the whole time she's staring at us, he's staring at her.
So who is she?
We don't know. Just
Maybe
some
he
random
know. You
woman.
just don't know. Who is she? Let me look good. Listen, cause she ain't just
No,
staring.
cause no, cause then like whenever I look, she'll look at me and then she'll look me up and down, and I'm like, "What is her problem?" He's like, "Look at you and then look at her," but he don't date white women. You know, like you knew his brother, cause remember, like he's a year younger than me. Like he graduated after me, and I graduated after you.
Wait,
But
who is? Yeah, you gotta send me a picture, cause I don't know why. When you said when you said who he was to me, I was thinking. So I'm gonna send you who I thought you were talking. You about to get
girl,
weak, cause I swear. And then when you said he was white, I'm like, wait, who is she talking about then? Because I don't know who. I told you, high school is such a blur to me. High
girl,
school
hold
is a
on. Let me
blur.
read this comment, then we're gonna get back to it. A 10-year-old rape victim was denied an abortion in Ohio. She needed to go to Indiana to get one. Since the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade, many states have been moving to enact new bans. I know, and it's sickening and it's sad. All right,
Yeah.
so love you. Be safe. Be easy. We're gonna have to talk tomorrow. We're gonna have to link up soon. I love you and I miss you. Kiss the fam for me.
I wonder if they're gonna end up. Because you want to know what's crazy, like now that they're like, and then on top of that, now that Thomas is talking about some, oh, they need to revisit same-sex marriage, and they need to revisit
But
contraception. It's like next they're gonna be talking about some black and white people can't be together.
but
Watch.
no, cause that his wife white.
Yep, but that don't mean shit. Because once you start digging, once you go down that rabbit hole, it's only inevitable that that's what's gonna happen. Because the whole point is they want to preserve their race. Like I get it. I get it. They want to preserve their race. They people about to die off. I get it. But they people dying off. There's no more pure like it's not basically we're not the minorities. They keep calling us minorities and we're not minorities. They're
Yeah,
minorities.
yeah, for
Black
sure.
and brown people are all over the world. Them, they're in Europe and then here. We're everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally, the whole country. There's more black. I mean, think about it: the Arabs, the Indians, the blacks, the Spanish, the Chinese, whatever.
Yep.
Like literally, we're everywhere. The Creoles, the
Yeah,
Caribbeans.
and the thing is, like, oh, girl, I'm not even about to get started on the Indians because you know what
Yep.
they're saying is Indians ain't even the real Indians. But it's just sick, man. It's really America. Oh my god, America is disgusting. Let's just put it like that. It's disgusting.
But I don't even necessarily really even think that it's just America because you got to think the people that are here came from where? I mean, the fact that people love the Queen of England, like no shade or whatever to the Queen of England, but she was like directly impacting the African slave trades. Like, are we just gonna forget that part of their history? Are we gonna ignore the
Girl,
fact?
the slave trade is still going on in Africa.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying like her, like she was directly part of that, and then on top of that, her family. And if you look at how her family got into power, it's like, come on. And this is who you guys idolize, and like especially when black people idolize her, I'm like, are you guys serious? And then look at how many times Andrew has been named in pedophilia stuff. Why is he named in so many pedophilia cases? Why are there royals who are literally being named for doing shit to children or raping people and shit and paying people off and people revering these people? It's like, what?
Nope. And my thing is too, like, how am I gonna word this? I'm gonna just say this: the people that American is idolizing, the Kardashians, the royals. It's disgusting to me. It's a bunch of people who don't like black folk, don't care for y'all kind, don't care for us, and y'all just idolize them and put money in their pockets. I can't.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I wish Chris Jenner asked to mentor me for a week. I'd take a week. Listen, she can manage
So
my
you had
career.
to
I ain't even mad at her. If she don't do nothing, she getting to the money.
show you how to use your pocketbook. That's all she's gonna do. Show you how to use your pocketbook, and you know what I'm talking about.
Listen, Chris Jenner is a beast when it comes to that. She got that little baby. She finally got a little not Stormy Dream. She got a little Amazon commercial with Dream. I was like, I know if Chris don't do nothing, she gonna put some money in them kids' pockets, bro.
Nah, but no,
She a
but think
witch though.
about it. Hold on, wait, think about it. It all started off with her using her daughters. What was it? Besides, I call it a pocketbook, but using
Yeah,
what her mama gave her. She's using
right.
her mama gave her for money, and that's how the whole family came up.
That's it. But you can't. The whole point is you can't be mad at her. Like at the end of the day, people doing it for free, and they over there crying broke as hell, mad as hell. At least they crying in they Benzes and Bentleys and wealthy. I mean, like you gotta give it to them though. It's like I can't really shade her for it because it's like, man, listen, what you need me to do, Chris? Because how do I get to where you at? Because like what? Like that
I
woman
don't know. I
is.
just don't support them. I never even watched an episode of their show on my own. I think I watched one episode with a family member when I was staying the night with my I used to stay the night over my great auntie house, my Mima, all the time with her granddaughter, and her granddaughter is obsessed. I'm like, bro, they don't even like your kind, like, but black people are obsessed and idolize these women, and I'm like, why? Girl, let's find something better to do. Let's watch something else. Let's listen to Tupac all day. Let's listen to Rihanna. But that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. And matter of fact, a little simple plug. A shout out to Leah Denise. She's one of my mods. She just posted a video of her in the Tupac Museum.
Oh, that's cool. Where's that at?
It's out in Cali.
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah.
I guess that was dumb. Sad.
Yes, I'm jealous. I want to
That's
go.
dope. Oh yeah, I
Mama,
gotta
you
check
gonna
that
fly
out.
me out so I can go with you next time? Oh yeah. But like seriously though, the, they trying to go about with the whole Kanye, how they went with the whole Jordan Woods. Like I feel like the Kardashians criminalize black people and use black people for their come up. I don't like it. The culture appropriations and the whole culture appropriating with the braids and then say, oh, it's a Bo Derek's braids. So, baby, we've been doing braids since the beginning of time.
That's funny. I mean, I didn't know that Cam had even like stole from Brandy. I didn't even know that she was Brandy's secretary. Like, oh, like that's crazy because she used to work for Brandy and then she stole from Brandy and her mom, which I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever seen Tisa Tales on YouTube?
Uh-uh.
Tisa Tales, and it's this lady named Court Chronicles. She's a lawyer out in Cali. I sent you their links. Girl, they be keeping me up with the tea. That's what I watch. I don't watch TV.
Oh, okay.
Oh, how you feel about the R getting 30?
The who?
The R. Step in the name of love. Yeah.
Oh, you said the R getting 30.
Yeah.
Oh. he only got 30 years. I feel like he should have got the death penalty. Well, I guess that was probably strong.
Problematic.
I just it just goes left all the way.
But see, the thing
But what he
is,
did was fucked up. You mess with kids, bro. You should get the death penalty, or they should cut his penis off.
he's about to do another trial. I think it start next month.
I think they should chop his penis off and then let him free. Just chop his penis off. Everybody, if you rape somebody, you should get your genitals chopped off.
Yeah.
Bro, they should just
He
cut
been
his
giving
penis
that
off.
herpes too, so I mean.
Yep, he can't pee on nobody. He can't rape nobody. He can't do nothing. Chop his penis off and take. Yeah, because what are you gonna do? Take his penis off, cut his tongue off, and cut his fingers off, and then let him free. That's what I would do.
We talking about whatever tonight. I'm not monetized. It's cool. Girl. Girl.
No, I'm just talking trash, but I'm for real though.
Let it go.
What he did was dirty though, because even the fact that it came out about Aaliyah, but I don't care. I feel like Aaliyah family should have got in trouble though.
Yeah,
because they allowed that shit.
Like Dame Dash was kind of alluding to some stuff, but he ain't really say too much. He was just like, it's sickening.
Well, listen, R. Kelly about to start snitching. I low key, and I probably shouldn't even ever. Nope, I'm not even gonna say it just in case I want my career to ever be about something. I ain't even gonna say what I want to say.
Weird talk.
The wrong thing about the wrong person. It's over. Your career is ruined forever. But I will say that I think R. Kelly's gonna name some explosive names if he ever do snitch. Like, and I think that like the people that I just think it's gonna be some interesting things that come out because like we already got T.I. and them getting in trouble for their stuff, and we know that I believe those allegations were true. And then you got Trey Songz out here getting constant allegations. Like a lot of these, Usher had some stuff. A lot of these old school people got allegations coming. Like they talking about some Beyonce was vetting, and if you had child molestation or any type of like underage type of allegations, she wouldn't work with you. She was like kicking you off the albums, which I found interesting.
But
because people saying things about Jay-Z.
Yeah, I've heard some things too. I heard that he was at the Leah too back in the day.
Yep, they all were though.
And one thing I can say about her, like,
I didn't realize she was so young when she got in the game.
Yeah, she was like what, preteen.
Because even like JoJo and them, it's so funny because being a kid, like I remember seeing like Britney Spears as a kid, and I thought Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake and them were so much older than us, but they really aren't that much older than us.
Girl, like
it's so interesting.
Yeah, they're not, and I remember getting to see Lil Wayne in person. Lil Wayne is in our age group. He's a little older, but he's still
they're older than us, but they're not. They're like an older sibling older than us.
Yeah, like girl, it's ridiculous. Like, and I hate to say, like Chris Brown, big fan of Chris Brown, but some of the allegations is just so sad. Like to hear that about somebody in our age group.
But I mean, you got to think though, a lot of them, like when they were exposed, because you got to think these are also the greats that we're talking about. Like, this isn't just like no regular schmegler, like Gunna and them. Like Gunna and them ain't nobody. Like they're just young people that just came out, but they're not like the Beyoncés and the Jay-Z's and the Ushers and the Britneys and the Justins and the Backstreet Boys. It's not like they don't have that type of clout. So, but you have to think that they were the rise of Hollywood. So they were exposed to shit. Like now, the Me Too movement is a thing. Now, protecting kids' rights and all that stuff is actually a thing. But when we were growing up and when they were in the spotlight, and even the celebs before them that were big, like Whitney and Michael and Prince and them, they were like the rise of Hollywood. So, they were like the startup. So, they was exposed to anything and everything was on the table.
See, and I grew up listening to like that real Southern hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
And just to think like Mystical. Think about
Yep.
what Mystical went to prison for. And he almost went twice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, mm.
Yep. So it don't surprise me because it was a different time back then. And
Yeah.
now all that shit's catching up to them. Like, who would have thought Cosby was date raping
Bro,
people? Like, could you imagine watching Cosby and knowing that he was date raping people? Like, what?
I can't even watch him no more. Like, it's not the same.
Hey, yo, I actually have a Cosby stand up comedy record. I actually bought it. It was like I found it at some like record store, and it's Cosby, and it's like one of his stand-ups. And I felt dirty when I bought it, but I bought it just because it was like OG Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
But it's crazy to think like watching those shows, you would never imagine that he was doing those things when he wasn't filming. Like what?
Sickening. Sickening. And then, like, it too, like, you know what? I'm going to just say this. One comedian I will always respect. A lot of people don't respect him. But I think I respect him a little different because we from the same city. But Cat Williams.
You know what? I am actually so disappointed about Cat Williams. It actually makes me sad. And I was like, I know it's just the coke and the crack and all that stuff he was doing. Because he was definitely doing drugs. But it's so sad to see Cat Williams like go crackhead. But he is from Avondale, so it's
Yeah.
like
He from the Dale.
he is from Avondale, so he lived up to the name for sure. But I will say, watching Cat Williams fall off is actually disheartening because he was so awesome, and
But
seeing him make it so big.
yeah, and it's so much talent. I was telling my cousin, he probably listening. He at work though, so he's in the bushes. Hey, cuz, if you in the bushes listening. But one thing I was telling him, like, Cincinnati is full of talent. My grandma grew up on the same street as the Isley brothers.
Yep.
Then, like, Boosie Collins from here. L.A.
Boosie from there.
Reid.
That's right. Boosie is from there with his crazy self.
Yeah, L.A. Reid.
Yep.
Like, and then I started going into the locals. I was like, yeah, cuz, and I was just listening to Lantana and da da da. The dude who made that song, "All Hustle No Luck," that was on the radio to me
Yep.
back.
You got
Like
them. Nick Lachey, Jessica Simpson.
Nick Lachey.
He went to school
Like,
for performing arts.
then, girl, I know a lot of people probably ain't into it, but if y'all into WWE, Dean Ambrose from
Yep.
Cincinnati, like, we have so many talented
The
people.
boxer. What's his name from the one that's always in trouble?
My cousin, AB.
Yeah.
That's my
Him.
dad that stepdad. That's his favorite cousin's son. But it's like we are full of so much talent, but nobody's really taking advantage of it. And it's not even that nobody's trying, it's just a lack of knowledge. And then for the people who have the lack of knowledge, don't know how to stay out of trouble, like Cat Williams, like AB.
Yeah, Cat Williams is sad though, but I think Cat Williams it was just the drugs.
Yeah. And I was telling my cousin, like, cuz, like, if you wouldn't have let up, he almost had 2 record deals. My favorite cousin, I would have been rich right with my cousin. But, like, seriously, and then my uncle, my uncle, he do those contracts with fashion designers up in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just so much talent, and it's just like they got to get the right push.
Mm-hmm. Let's start. It's just sad because
Yeah.
there is a lot of potential in Ohio. It's just that it's in Cincinnati. It's just that it's in the wrong city. It's in the wrong state.
Right. And and then for like AB, like his best friend, B Luck raps. And he
Really?
like literally up the street around the corner, live from the west side. It's one of his songs, one of my favorite songs by him. Dude can go off. He made, have you ever heard the songs where it's called Cincinnati Riots and it's a bunch of Cincinnati rappers rapping to one beat?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's him. That's
Yeah,
his
because they be
stuff.
doing all the ciphers. Yep.
Yes, that's him. Like when I say he cold, and then he cold with getting everybody together, and then he even do like the battles against the Cincinnati rappers. Like
Mm-hmm.
we gotta do better. We gotta get
Santino out there, Corleone. Well, he used
yes.
to be. Yeah, Cali now.
Um, another good Cincinnati rapper. We went to school with him. You graduated with him. Uptown Rome,
Yeah,
Roman.
Rome.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
bruh, cold. He did a song with Lantana called "Picking Sides." One of my favorite songs by both of them.
I actually talked to Rome not too long ago. I talked to him for a second. He mad cool. I'm glad he got out. He doing all right.
Yeah, girl got out years ago, was playing basketball in college, like got his education. And I haven't seen him or talked to him in a while. Like last time I seen him,
He on
girl,
Instagram. He be on Instagram hard.
he do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I follow him on Instagram. I be talking to him sometime on there. I check in on him. I was in choir with his brother.
Oh yeah.
They was
I
both in choir. I was in choir with
I
them.
his brother was hilarity. I graduated with him. But when I tell you Rome is so fucking talented,
He is.
like last time I seen him was outside of a nightclub downtown called the Mix. It's I don't think it's called the Mix no more, but it was downtown.
I
Like
remember the mix.
yeah, that was the last time I seen him. They got to shooting and we and him both running. He like, you good? I'm like, yeah, you good? Girl, hate Cincinnati.
That's true. They used to always shoot over there at the Reds.
Oh my God. They closed that down.
Yep, I remember because I was so mad because there was a little reggae spot right next to it, the Lions Den.
No, that's celebrities.
Yeah, but it used to be the Lions Den. They changed it.
No, celebrities is down the street from
No, not
Lions Den.
celebrities. The other one. Literally.
The Lions Den is down
Oh,
from
you right. It
celebrities.
is. The
Yeah.
Lions Den is right next to Celebs. You right. It
Yeah,
is
you
next to
the
Celebs.
Ritz was over there by like
Was Bond
Seaboard.
Hill, wasn't it? And all that
Yeah.
paddock down there? Yeah, you right. You
Yeah.
right. I'm thinking of Celebs. You right.
Down the street.
Yeah, because it was like right there because the little Lions Den was right next to Celebs. I used to go to Mad Frog.
Girl. When my cousin what year was this? This was like 2016. I had a big old party bus for my birthday that year. The next month, me and my aunt we went to the Juvenile Mystical concert. We met Pastor Troy, and I got to meet Juvenile, and I ended up being on Juvenile's Instagram page. I actually reposted it on my Instagram. But girl, why the next day my cousin he come home and from the halfway house, and my dad worked at that halfway house. Why my dad had a stroke that day? He came home. And my cousin performed at the Mad Frog, or was supposed to perform at the Mad Frog that day. The flyers, all that's still on my Instagram.
I'm about to go over there. Yo, you got all the throwback Jones on there because, yo, Gucci used to always come out there too.
Oh, see, my biological father know Gucci, cause
I believe it because Gucci was always in the
he was
city.
in Avondale. He used to always come to Avondale to my
I
grandma.
think them niggas used to live at the Ritz.
Bro, what he say? Cause the Ritz was renamed to Aqua. And he
Yep.
actually shouted it out in his song. He said, "All Black Panther pulled up the Aqua."
Yep. It was Aqua.
Yeah.
Then that got shut down.
Girl,
Because the guy that kept getting it shut down, what was his name? Start with a D.
I don't know.
The guy that
But
owned it, I forgot his name.
but then think about it too. Like T.I. friend was killed leaving the Ritz.
Yep, because T.I. did. Yep, T.I. used to always be there. He stopped coming. They used to all go to Cincinnati. Cincinnati, for real, used to jump. It's just that I don't know why it never really like took off, but it was because everybody was always shooting. It was always shootings. It was like literally, you think about it, everybody used to come to Cincinnati. Like all the rappers used to come there.
You remember
All of them.
Calico?
Yep.
Girl, first time I met Calico was at the
Yeah.
Ritz.
Yeah. I did the promo stuff. Young as hell for Nappy Roots. I remember when Nappy Roots was a thing.
Oh my God. My
Yeah, I
cousin,
remember we was at Mad Frog. Not Mad Frog. We was at the one over there in Kentucky, Mad Hatter.
girl, have you ever been to Velvet?
Yep.
My cousin brought K Michelle up to Velvet.
Yep.
I got to meet K Michelle that night.
Yep.
She was
She
so
did used to
sweet.
come there. Keisha Cole used to come.
Yeah. Cincinnati used to be popping, y'all, but niggas don't know how to act.
Yeah, I think when after T.I. dude got shot up though, that's when it kind of like went down.
Yeah. I went the last time I went to the Rex, Plies was supposed to come but never came. I don't know what happened, but they was
Remember?
promoting Plies but never showed.
Then he used to tour with PD Pablo.
Girl, I have no idea.
I feel like him and PD Pablo used to come together.
No. And also my sister used to own. I used to go to my sister's little nightclub back in the day too. She used to own one on Beekman called Sensations. It used to be inside of an old warehouse.
Oh, word.
On Beekman, you know, like where Harrison, Queen City was at, and that old McDonald's. It was
Yep.
straight from there. Girl, that used to be popping every Friday and every Saturday. Friday was the teeny bopper night, and Saturday was the girl and sexy night.
Hey, yo, what was that one club that everybody used to go to? The Teen Club over there in Kentucky. What was that shit called?
What was it, Julian's or something like that?
Remember when that opened?
I ain't never, you know what? I never went, but
Neither did I.
I always remember hearing stories.
Yeah, what was the other one? Remember they opened that Christian one that everybody's parents made them go?
What was it? It wasn't in like one of the malls.
Nah, remember that one that they got? It's still out there. That big ass church for the kids, for the youth.
Friendship Baptist.
Nah, the one over there in Forest Park.
Oh, girl, I didn't
You
go to
know,
the one in Forest Park. We went to the one in
or not Forest Park. Is that Fairfield, Springdale? What
I
is
don't
that?
know. It was one going
That
towards
big
the
one.
North Gate in Colerain by Colerain High School.
It was like I'm about to look it up. I gotta look it up when we hang up. I'm gonna send it to you. It's over there in Fairfield or something like that. It's like
Nah,
it's the
they
big
didn't say.
one. It's
Yeah,
off the highway. You
I
know
don't know.
when I tell you the name of it, you were like, oh yeah. It was the Christian club.
Nah, they ain't never sent me out that way though.
But still, everybody knows about it. It's still, I don't know if it's still there. It should
I
still be
think I
there.
have. It sounds familiar, but I don't know.
It's the one that's
Was
like
it
it's
like in
real
Cincinnati
big.
Mills?
Nah, it's the one that sit up there, but it's not far from the mills. It's not far from. It's over by the hospital and shit. I gotta go. I'm gonna look it up. And and it's
Girl.
where everybody used to have their proms and shit.
Oh shit, I don't know.
What is the name of that place? I gotta look it up. It's like that big church for the youth. I can't think of the name of it.
Girl, the Vineyard.
Not the Vineyard. It's another one. And it's
Girl.
sit up on the hill.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely
I
lost.
can't think of what it's called for shit. I need to take my ass to bed, girl. It's 11 o'clock. I gotta go to bed. I gotta work in the morning. I gotta work for the wet man.
Girl, hold on. Check your DM.
The private DM? You gotta put it in the private chat because I'm on my
Nah.
phone.
Oh shit. Okay, where is it at? Hold on. Okay. Girl, I'm like, hold on. Cause that was just funny. You said what you said.
What I said?
All right, check the private chat.
Wait, I said that?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Wait.
But girl, so y'all, Cincinnati though, It be jumping. It might be a little small city, but it
Wait,
be
look at what I wrote back.
jumping. Oh no, because I didn't say nothing about it. So,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. But yeah, Cincinnati, we small, but we be jumping. But where sis lives, she live in a big city. I can't. I'm too country to be in a big city, but I'm still somewhat of a city girl. So
Yeah, but it's a lot different though, because it's like it ain't as it's like I don't know. It's
I know.
different. It's different in a better way though, in my opinion. I prefer the bigger ones than the small one.
I don't like Chicago, but I love New York. And
Well, Chicago's just excessively violent. Like it's ridiculous. I don't like Chicago either. I want to go home and I remember somebody invited me to Chicago. Absolutely not.
yeah, I remember I went one time, and then we had a family reunion out there, and I did not go. Nope, I stay home. I will stay home. So, but all right, child, we've been on here for an hour and 41 minutes.
Oh, really? They're good. We got to do it. We got to do like an actual night. We got to pick like a topic one night and go live, and we can stream
Yes,
both our channels.
yes.
That would be fun.
So,
Or do a
y'all,
panel. We could do a panel.
yes, we can. We
We could
can.
come over on my channel. They be invite everybody over to the panels.
Girl. But yes, we need to do this. Maybe we can do it again sometime soon. We'll
We
link up.
can. We're going to do a panel with you. We about to open up a whole panel. I'm
Okay.
gonna advertise it on my page and tell everybody come over. We gotta do like a pick a topic and do like an open panel. It'll be
Yes.
fun.
Thank you. And yeah, I want anti over here. I need to get to
She
know
won't
her.
get on the panel though. She'll never get on the
Okay. I
panel.
would need to get. I
She'll
need to
get in your
get.
chat though.
Yeah, I need to get to know her because she seemed cool as hell. And if they call her the good sell the Bronco,
Oh
the
yeah, they hate
cocaine.
her. They be coming for anti though. That's my girl though. I like anti.
Yeah.
Anti be with the shit stuff.
Yeah. But all right. Hey, real quick before you get out of here, or before I end the live, can you make a comment so I can mod you real quick?
I can't because I'm on my phone.
I'm saying you can when you getting off.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll do it now. I'll jump in your comment section.
All right. Good night, y'all. Love y'all. Can y'all
All
please
right.
like the
Bye
love on your
y'all.
way out?
I'm about to rate you.
Okay. All right, y'all. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Hopefully, we'll do this again soon. Love you, Cece. Love you, Kim. Hopefully, we can get this Discord back together too, y'all. All right, breaking the culture. I'm waiting. Oh, and cuz, if you in the bushes listening, love you. Be safe. Get home safe. Kiss the lovely lady for me. I love y'all all. Okay, sis, you got your wrench. All right, love y'all. Good night. Talk to y'all later. Bye.